most training in adjusting the spine, especially the neck.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of other professions that do that, right?
And then it's only when you've gone through that and you've gone through the curriculum that you look at other professions and the stuff that they're doing with the neck. Or you'll see like a video of a Turkish barber in some stand somewhere.
India,
doing
the where they cut the hair, you know.
Bringing it, or the osteopaths like bringing it to rotation and doing like.
Yeah.
And some chiropractors, by the way. Some chiropractors you look at and I cannot tell the difference between this and osteopathy. I can't tell. It could be the same thing. In fact, I saw a job advertisement today looking for a chiropractor or osteopath.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes. And I was
saw that.
Are they the same?
I saw that, yeah.
I almost...
In England, right?
And sometimes I find myself on
too.
Facebook, like I go to initiate a conversation and I'm like, I don't mind winding people up every now and again, but I don't want to make too many enemies. But
what makes it different? What would you say is that makes it different? People ask me that all the time. Oh, how is it different from osteopathy?
Their objective... No, I spoke to an osteopath a couple of weeks ago, and his knowledge on the neuroanatomy and the vascular system...
Here in Spain, osteopath.
I don't want to say where I was, because then that'll give away like who
all right, don't say that.
I was basically asking him what he thought the differences were, and I was like, okay, so why would you do an adjustment to Atlas compared to why I would do an adjustment to Atlas? And then he went into the anatomy, and his anatomy was so much better than mine, like his knowledge of the nervous system and the vascular system. But everything that he was talking about was vascular. So he was like, if I can adjust...
Okay, so he's like a classic osteopath.
He's like, you have a headache.
Yeah.
A part of your brain isn't getting access to the vascular system. If I can adjust it, the artery is able to provide the blood flow to that brain, to the brain. So they have a very different philosophy. Now, other times I was talking to him and he was just talking about putting more motion into a joint. So it's like the joint feels stuck, I motion palpate, it feels stuck, so I move it, and then that's it. Now, there's a lot of chiropractors that also just, I feel where it's stuck.
Here's the funny thing, you should have asked him, what do you do when all of them are stuck?
Yeah, which one do you pick?
I crack all of them. Right?
And
that would probably have been the answer, no? Maybe, I don't know.
I've often thought, like, to gain a better understanding, like, I actually wouldn't mind going to an osteopath clinic and just pretending, just be like, oh yeah, like I have some lower back pain or I have some headaches, and just see what happens. Like, I want to see what they're doing.
I think, I think if you talk to 100 osteopaths, you're going to get 100 different explanations.
Same as
chiropractic. Same. Totally.
Do you think they have...
Totally same.
Do you think they have... I need to get an osteopath on this podcast, actually.
Yeah, you should do that. That would be interesting.
Do you think their profession has as much infighting?
For sure.
Yeah?
For sure. I think I'm in a massage therapist group because I was trying to sell my chiropractic tables. And then I realized, man, there's no way they're going to pay, like, I bought them for $600 a piece.
So you're selling it for $500 or $400, and they're used to
buying
a $100.
They're used to buy. Yeah, I was like, man, there's no fucking way. I was trying to sell them everywhere, right? So I'm in the group, and man, they're fighting like crazy there.
Yeah.
Totally, man.
What are they?
Full on fights, man.
What are they fight about?
Yeah, what muscles to massage, you know, and what works for what, and how you should do it, and what's the approach like.
Right.
Man, it's hilarious to see it.
Yeah.
It's good because I think, but yeah, other chiropractors have said also that happens even with hairdressers. They fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, about how things should be done. You know.